How's it going, Internet? My name is Matt, and I'm here to share my story in support of WeStopHate. Middle school was an interesting time. You're still in that period of finding who you are and what your identity is. I still loved to do a lot of things. I loved science, I loved reading and writing, and I also wanted to get to know people and get to know friends that loved what I do. I did face quite a few bullies. We all have those kids that they kind of insult you and they label you, and that's not healthy. There was this one kid that through a few grades, he was always around me, and he didn't beat me up or anything. It seemed like his total desire in life was to just keep me down and keep my energies down. I just think they're not aware of the power that their words have. In 7th grade, I made a decision that would change my entire life for the better up to this day. I joined a youth leadership organization that would completely change the way I thought about character, the way I thought about relationships, the way I thought about self-leadership. It's called the Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, nationwide nonprofit student-led leadership organization that focuses on personal growth and leadership development. I did all of these activities around the nation and around New York State, and I took these positions to work on teams of other teens and to do state conferences and speak and do all this stuff relating to character and building family and maintaining friendships and all these amazing experiences that caused me to develop what I like to call a growth mindset about life. I'm obsessed over character now. I'm obsessed over leadership analogies and looking at organizations that do that for a living. They build youth leaders. And that's an amazing thought, isn't it? They use leadership images to teach analogies. There's an analogy of an iceberg. Most of an iceberg is above the water. You don't see, that's what you see in a person. You see their appearance, you see their skills, you see their actions. That's what you see beneath the surface of the water. This part, like my head, this part, my head. That's who they truly are. That's their character. That's what drives their attitudes. That's what drives their actions and gives them the results they have in their life. And it takes time to get to know that. So stuff like that. I read a book recently that talks about having a growth mindset and having a fixed mindset, and I'm starting to become a mindset watchdog. Let's divide this up a little bit to give you an idea of what a fixed mindset is when it comes to teen esteem, when it comes to feeling good about yourself. If you have a fixed mindset, you get your self-esteem from make everybody else feel inferior. And I think that's what bullies do. Bullies have this high arrogance. They're very extrovert on the outside, high arrogance, but low self-esteem. They're masking their vulnerability on the inside. So the other way of having a fixed mindset is thinking that you're never going to get help, and when you get made fun of and you're a victim, you internalize everything. You take all that stuff that you're being called and you take it to heart, and instead of sharing it, you like shove it way down and you hold all that energy in you and you hurt yourself doing that. That's not healthy, right? Holding all that pain inside of you until something triggers it and you can do something very dangerous to yourself. A growth mindset is realizing that you are who you are. You live in the world of definition. You define who you are. In the word yourself, there's you. It's be you. It's create you. It's just you have the power to define who you are. Get your self-esteem not from making other people feel inferior or judging other people, but get your self-esteem from being who you want to be, doing what you want to do, finding people that support you for who you are. That's a growth mindset. The last analogy I have for you, because I think this is a great lesson. I was walking to the science building in college one day, and I had my coat with me. And I walked over to my chair, and I was thinking about teen esteem because I wanted to make a video supporting WeStopHate and how we all unite together and share this self-leadership journey we're going through because we all deal with this. I had my coat, and I walked over to my chair and I placed my coat on the chair with, the inside lining of the coat facing down so that when you sit down, your back is on the outside of the coat. And I went, wait a minute, there's a good analogy there. You can put your coat like that, or you can put all the inner lining of your coat facing out, and you can lay your coat on the chair. With a fixed mindset, you build a suit of armor around yourself. If you have a fixed mindset and you're afraid to be judged and you're afraid to be open with people, and that's dangerous because you hide all that stuff inside. Life cannot give you support if you go your entire life with a closed hand. When you're reaching out for help and your hand is closed and you won't accept support from other people, that is building a body of armor around you that you're safe in, right? You're safe and you're secure and you won't get judged and you won't get hurt. but at the same time, you won't grow. Now, a growth mindset, I laid the coat out and it was warm and it was fuzzy because the lining is what is supporting my back. That's being open. That's understanding that being vulnerable, doing things you're not great at, failing often to move forward and to learn and to grow, you're more likely to grow with that type of mindset. Being vulnerable and being tough is paradoxical, right? But having a growth mindset is understanding that you could be both. You have strengths, you have weaknesses. We all go through this struggle together. And it's amazing that Teen Esteem, we're all coming together to do this type of stuff because it shows that we all are enduring the same type of struggle in self-leadership. You can make friends all around you from different social groups. You don't have to fit in. You need to find a group of people or a group of friends that accept you for who you are. It's really, really cool. I'm glad that you're all doing this on WeStopHate and you're bringing students together, bringing teens together to talk about self-esteem and how important it is. And I think we should make it a priority more often to address this issue and to talk about character and talk about self-leadership and talk about all these things that really, really help you understand how to live your life in the healthiest way possible. So I hope you enjoyed this. Think about self-esteem, think about happiness coming from within you instead of making everybody else accept you. Ralph Waldo Emerson, he says, being somebody in a world that's constantly trying to make you into somebody else is the greatest accomplishment. It's just going to take a varying degree of not caring what other people think about you if they don't accept who you are. My eye's bugging me. I'm right in the light. Farewell. Good luck with your self-leadership journey in life, and realize that having a growth mindset and accepting all these paradoxes of being strong but being vulnerable, life has a lot of balance. Self-esteem should come from within, not from outside. Okay. Bye.